it's just so much time and effort, and it's all gone in a night. And that's why I needed a few days to grieve before I made a video about this. Hey guys, welcome to the Hollowbee Homestead. The title of this video, I promise you, is not clickbait. I honestly needed a few days to grieve what happened. So on Thursday we had a frost, and I was very careful to deep water the garden and cover everything with straw, and that night everything was fine, and it was cold that night. And then Friday night it was another frost warning, but it was kind of a last minute, like I didn't think there was actually going to be frost that night, and everything was still covered in the garden, so I thought everything would be okay. And so Friday night, everything, except for, I think there was like 2 plants that I lost, so it wasn't a big deal. And then on Saturday, like, the weather was really nice. Well, I mean, it's been nice here like all month. You know, I decided to plant some more stuff out of the greenhouse, and you know, because the greenhouse is full, and the greenhouse is getting like too hot during the day, mostly for the plants, so like I want to put them in the ground as quickly as possible. And so anyways, I planted like, you know, like 25 tomatoes, and that night a frost hit and wiped out absolutely everything in my garden. And that's why I needed a few days to grieve before I made a video about this. It just sucks, because like our garden is so big and it just takes so much time and effort, you know, and money and seeds and soil and all that crap. You know, to get everything planted, and it's like, you know, it's just so much time and effort, and it's all gone in a night. And because a lot of other people around us also experience frost, the local greenhouses have basically been cleaned out because everybody bought up every last thing that they could find. So I did manage to get a few tomato plants from like a roadside stand, and so, you know, not all is lost. It's just really frustrating when you put so much effort into something and like it just gets wiped out like within a few hours. And speaking of that, like last year we had a frost at the beginning of June, and it was a pretty hard frost, and like we only lost, I think, 1 or 2 plants last year, and I didn't even have any straw last year or anything to protect it. So it's just kind of weird how that happens if you don't try to protect it. You know, everything survives, but if you go to extra measures like covering it in straw, like, you know, everything dies. So anyways, as you know from our last few videos, we've been quite busy on the homestead. So I just wanted to tell you about the garden, and then kind of talk about some of the things we've been up to. And so, you know, this video is about the garden, but consider this a early midweek vlog. Okay, so first of all, the chicken tractor is getting worked on slowly and it's almost done. So basically the only thing left to do is to put a front door on it, and we got to put the wall part in of the house part inside the coop. And obviously we got to put chicken wire at the front here, but everything else is chicken wired in and secure, so we're getting somewhere, probably by this weekend. I know I keep saying that for the last couple weeks, but maybe, and hopefully by this weekend, our chickens will be in this luxury chicken condo. So another thing that we've been up to is we've been clearing some of the land. So actually, like, just to show you here, so this well was under deep grass, and so we started clearing in front of it, and then behind there, that's going to be our new fire pit. So I'll take you in there and show you what that looks like. So guys, we're going to put the fire pit over here because the old fire pit is way too close to the greenhouse. And it's also just a nicer spot over here. So we're going to keep the majority of the trees. We're going to clear this section out too, and just clean up around the trees and just make a nice circular sitting area. And the nice thing is that it's pretty close to the house, but not too close. So this has been overgrown for years. This took like a really long time to do, and we're not even like halfway done. So that is something else we've been working on. Since there was like so much activity going on around here, not a lot of it was filmed. It's hard when you work and you spend like every possible minute you get at home working on stuff, and sometimes you forget to pick up the camera. And so yeah, things don't get filmed. And but anyways, so another thing we did is we took the tarp off the trailer, the Hollowbee Bunkhouse, and it actually looks pretty good inside. There wasn't any signs of animals in there over the winter time. We do put traps in there, like, you know, to keep things out. But anyways, I'll show you quickly what it looks like inside. So it looks pretty good in here, and like I said, no sign of anything being in here, but that's about it. And so it wintered over pretty well. We just put the tarp on it. It doesn't leak, but just in case it did. So the Hollowbee Bunkhouse is open for accommodations if anybody wants to come hang out with us. So there's not much to see at the garden, just a lot of dead plants. So I haven't planted any of the new stuff yet, so but yeah, basically I have no garden yet still. But I'll show you what's going on inside the greenhouse. So as you can see, some stuff is ready to plant, but after that frost, well, a few days of frost, I'm gonna wait a bit. I think I'm gonna wait till like the first weekend of June, because like last year, June was a frost. So I'm just gonna wait, and hopefully everything's okay in here. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I don't ever want that to happen again, and actually I will never ever plant in May outside in the garden because this is twice now it's been a terrible idea. Anyways, guys, that's my quick update and what's been going on the last few days. And yeah, so hope you enjoyed that. I mean, there's nothing enjoyable about hearing somebody losing their entire garden, but I just thought I'd fill you in on what's going on. And I guess we're gonna be a little bit behind this year gardening, but we will figure it out. Anyways, take care, guys. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you on the weekend.